What's up, everyone? It's Matt Mrozik, and this will be a kit review of the Narin Logan kit. So just got this in yesterday, and I'm actually sitting down for a review. I figure I'm going to try to do something different like other guys do, sit down for a review so you can see what I'm doing, and that way I'm not in front of the camera. So anyway, this is for like next year at some point, but this is the first time I've actually seen this kit, and it is freaking amazing. Another Narin is an amazing sculptor, and I've seen photos of this kit done. I've actually never seen one done in person. Maybe at Wonderfest I've seen one or two, but it's really nice. And I guess I didn't realize it came with two heads and a switch out arm, so pretty cool. So it's as with most Narin kits, the sculpting is amazing. It comes in this kind of orangish resin, just like the Hellboy does. Casting is very nice. Not too many pieces, but there is some gaps and stuff, 'cause I looked at this earlier. So we have the torso here with a nice kind of white wife beater shirt texture. Nice sculpting in there. The legs are sculpted in or casted kind of in a different way. I've never seen them broken down like this, but it's broken down so that they break at the knees. So I'm not sure why they did that. I'm sure it makes the casting easier, but now there's a seam you have to take care of at the knees, which isn't the end of the world. But the sculpting on this is really good. I love the texture in the jeans, the denim. The boots look amazing. Just really nice sculpt. Great. And the mold lines are pretty much not there. They do a good job of cleaning up the mold lines, better than on the Hellboy. A little bit one of there, no big deal. You know, most garage kits you don't get any cleanup, so the fact they go in there and clean up the mold lines and stuff is really nice. Then we got two heads. We've got just a normal head. I guess I'm not sure what normal would be. Anyway, this would be kind of like I guess Logan, and then Wolverine. So here he has just this kind of slicked back hair, no cigar in his mouth. The sculpting on this is awesome. I love his hair sculpt on this. Lots of texture. Just really good. Great texture in the skin. Little hair on the chest. Done really well. And then we have, I guess, Wolverine. And this one has a spot for a cigar in his mouth. Really nice. Again, sculpting is done extremely well by Narin. And then we have a nice little headstand, or a base for the whatever head you're not displaying at the time. And it keys in there perfectly, so it's kind of like rocks to mimic the base. Great. I love the little headstand that people are starting to do. And then we have three arms. We got two straight arms. Sculpting on this is fabulous. I love the fact that the hair isn't overemphasized on the arm, so it's real subtle. Great muscle definition, great sculpt in the veins. Done really well. And then we've got a bent right arm holding a cigar, and they've sculpted the pointer finger separate, so that's got to be glued in and seamed. And then just because for molding and casting purposes, that's easier to do that. And then the cigar fits in there. And then we have resin claws. It'd been nice to see metal, but it's no big deal. So we got 6 resin claws, which are sculpted really nicely. So, and the base is pretty simple, just kind of a rock base, kind of like almost like not sandstone, like can't think of it, like slate. And then there is. He always includes and the base is signed Narin, and then he always, in his kits, he always includes a photo of the finished kit with his paint up, and this has a nice name plaque. Unlike the Melboy, which looks like Melboy, this actually says Wolverine on it. It's done really nice. So I can go right there on the base, so you can put that on there if you want or not. I can put this together for the most part. The only part that won't stay on without any help are the arms. So again, it's a fairly simple piece. So we got the base, and then we got the two legs. Again, I'm not going to move around too much. Let's see, I had this together. There we go. And I may have to pan the camera up so you can see the whole thing. And then the torso, keys in. The keys are done very, very well. And then each head. But what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to I'm going to tape these arms on. I'll tape this one arm. Oh, this is the one. Which one has the switch out? This has the switch out. So let me tape on the left arm. So there's going to be some tape on them just to hold the arm in place. I've said this before in the Hellboys. I always say that softer resin is a higher quality resin. So the resin that Narin uses, I'm not sure if it's his choice or his caster. It's an interesting resin. It's not soft. It's very high quality because it holds the detail really well, but it's really brittle, which is a bummer because if you drop a piece, it's going to break. So that's going to go there. Let me see if I'm still in frame. I'm going to step out for a second. Hopefully I don't knock the table and knock them over. Alright, I'm going to adjust my exposure a little bit too. So it's not so blown out. Right, and then there. So unfortunately the top of his where's that coming from? The top of the kit's getting blown out because my lighting in here isn't the greatest, but I'm going to bring it down a little bit. So maybe a little dark. That's okay. And then, so for the, I haven't tried putting the claws in yet, but they look like they're going to go in pretty nicely. Yeah. I like how long they are. I don't think they're specific to a certain spot. I can see real quick. Some of these Wolverines, each claw is a very specific spot. So these may not stay in right now because the keys aren't super deep. Let's see. Maybe not. I can put a little blue tack on it and they'll stay. Which I happen to have some right here. Don't need a whole lot. It's a pretty tight fit. A little piece of blue tack will get it to stay. I haven't had them all together yet because I haven't tried taping the arms on. Yeah, I've never seen this kit in person. I've been wanting to get one for a while. I guess this is a project for next year sometime, like 7-8 months down the road. So, anyway, that's how that goes. And if we put in this head, I'm calling it the Wolverine, the Logan head. I know it's Logan's both, but he doesn't have, to me he looks more like Logan there and like Wolverine here. This would be the arm that would have hold the cigar, but the finger won't stay in right now, so I'm not going to worry about trying to put that in. But I'll tape this arm on so you get the sense of what this looks like. And there's a nice key in here, kind of. This actually might stay in the way this is designed. There we go. So it's actually kind of, this will stay in. It's kind of clever, but it does need some a magnet. The way he's designed this key is that you have to lift the arm up and out. So you got this little part of the key right here is kind of like a catch. So it's kind of clever. So just the magnet, so right there it'll stay in. Really nice piece, and I believe it's right at 23 inches tall on the base. Yeah, right at 23 inches tall. But we're looking really good. Nice kit. Again, the sculpt is just really, really nice. So of course I'll have to put some pins and magnets in the base so it doesn't fall over. So if we take this arm out, this one on the stand. Put this head on, or then put that head on the stand. Put this head in. And so in this one, let's see, he's looking a different way. That's kind of cool. So on this one, he's looking kind of straight, almost to the right, left a little bit. This one, he's looking off to the right. So it's nice that they kind of gave him a different gaze. And this, I can put the cigar in his mouth. It fits nicely, I think he'll say. Yeah, fits very well. And then put the claws in this hand, and we get a sense what that looks like. I don't remember what this costs, to be honest. I think the kit price is actually really good. Narin puts out a really good kit for the price. You pay a little bit for shipping. Shipping rates are kind of really high right now. I want to say all in on this piece, and don't quote me on this, you're right around $550 shipped, maybe a little more. So I'm just going to put these in loosely so you get the sense of what it looks like. These are going to be all kind of crooked and stuff, but it's alright. Just get an idea of what it looks like. Again, get the same key in this arm, so just kind of goes in and slides down. So, really cool kit. I'm excited to do this one later. Really nice sculpt, super high quality. So as far as the sculpting goes, a 10 out of 10, casting 10 out of 10. As far as what you got to do on this piece, you've got to pin and seam the knees. You've got to pin and there's a little tiny gap around the waist that I'll probably take care of. There is some gaps around the arms that I'll have to putty each arm to make sure that they fit nice and gap free. Magnets in the arms, on the right arms. And then the heads, I'll throw a magnet in those too. They fit in there really nice. Nice big key, but I'll throw a magnet in there too. But I love the way he stands, just kind of chill. It's a nice departure from all the angry Wolverines, you know, claws up in the air and stuff. But just a real chill kind of pose. He's like a cowboy, man. He's got his jeans on, he's got his cowboy boots, his wife beater shirt, and he's just kind of chilling out, you know. It's not pissed off Wolverine. He's just kind of looks disgruntled. But great piece by Narin, man. Really cool. If you are a kit builder, I suggest getting one. If you are a collector, I suggest getting one and have someone building and painting it for you, because it's really, really nice. And it takes up a very small footprint. I mean, the depth wise is only 6.5 inches. The width is 9.5 inches and 23 inches tall. So small footprint, great sculpt, great quality kit. Nicely done. Really cool. So there you go. There's my review on Narin's Wolverine / Logan kit, quarter scale. As with everything I've ever seen from Narin, I highly suggest it. It's at the 10 all the way around for me. The most work will be on pinning and seaming the knees, and then seaming the arms to make sure those fit really nice. I'll have to putty each arm individually and not the sockets, because this side I'll epoxy and glue. That'll be a one solid piece, but the other side will be magnets, so I can switch them out. But there you go. There's my relatively short review on Narin's Wolverine kit. My only one gripe with Narin so far is his packing. And not that it wasn't packed good. No damage whatsoever. The last few Hellboys I got were damaged. I had to resculpt the nose. But he uses white styrofoam, and I hate white styrofoam because it gets everywhere. It sheds. It leaves a mess. It sticks to stuff because of static. So if I had one suggestion for Narin's, I can get away from the white styrofoam. It sucks. Not that it doesn't protect things, it's just really messy to deal with. So that's my only one real crit with anything I've ever seen from Narin is the white styrofoam. But there you go. Awesome piece. Check it out. I'll put a link down below to Narin's Facebook page. If you're interested in getting one, give him a call or send him a PM. And get yourself a really nice kit for a really decent price. So as always, thanks for watching. This is Matt Mrozek. Catch you guys next time.